Another retail's going down. Target's badly bleeding red ink. I am the one to bring you some real news at your door. Silver Doctors. Surprised Wolf Street wasn't covering this one, but I'll take it from Silver Doctors, who also is quoting a little bit of Zero Hedge. Another retailer goes down. Target. Remember Target with the transgender bathroom issue? And they went on to lose $1 billion for their shenanigans in that maneuver, the CEO, who I think has now had to be removed from that position, if I remember correctly. I think it was him, right? Or was that the coffee one? I think it was Target. Anyways. Ask me if I'm hurt by this. Joe, are you hurt by this? Not even kind of. Couldn't have happened to a better CEO. Yesterday, we highlighted retail apocalypse discretionary spending troubles in Legos and Disney. Today, the very heart of the American... Yeah, let me stop. When Disney's in trouble in any way, shape, or form, don't you dare tell the stock market rallied today. Jobless numbers are better than they've ever been before. 4% on the unemployment level. When freaking Disney has any entity within its umbrella that is suffering, you couldn't sell me a bill of those fake goods if your life depended on it. Anyways, today the very heart of the American budget is at stake. Retail giant Target finds itself as a target in a desperate scramble to stop the bleeding, and they may have just made it worse. From Zero Hedge, Amazon may have the most razor-thin margins in the entire retail world, but that doesn't mean that its peers can't catch up as the global race to the deflationary bottom enters its final stage. Well, aside from the pumped-up housing and stock market, although there's some new housing news I haven't even talked about in the last few days. Some bubbles pricking. Australia, some signs. Canada. Joe, you're sleeping at the wheel, man. Where you been? Moments ago, that's precisely what Target did when it announced on its blog that it has taken a close look at products most important to its customers to ensure they're priced right daily, and has cut prices on thousands of items. The company also unveiled that it has eliminated more than 2/3 of our price and offer callouts so you can more easily spot the savings, and that it is not ditching promotions. In short, Target just pre-announced that it will very shortly be guiding both margins and earnings much lower. The only question is whether Amazon will allow it to expand revenues by enough to offset the bottom line drop. Judging by the market, the answer is no. And not only at Target, but the entire retail sector has been similarly crushed as Amazon takes another multi-billion chunk in market cap from its competition. Below is the full Target blog post. A blog post, huh? That's how they're getting these out these days. Target's blog that inspired today's retail bloodbath. Psst. Here's how to save big during your Target run, and there's no math required. If you love Target for incredible exclusive brands and trends, I'll add this, and transgender bathrooms that got shot down. Super chick collaborations and one-stop shopping for, did they just say super chick? You guys, Target, transgender, does that chick mean chick like, because when I say chick, I mean female. Oh man, that chick is hot. Chick. She's a female and she's hot. Girls do not call guys chicks. Girls do not say, oh my God, look at that dude. Look at that chick. No. Doesn't work. Target, you are not being transgender neutral. Super chick dude. That might work. So I'm going to rewrite that for you. If you love Target for incredible exclusive brands, super chick dude collaborations, and one-stop shopping for pretty much everything on your list, you're going to really love this. We've lowered our prices on thousands of items, from cereal and paper towels to baby formula, razors, bath tissue, and more. I just had to go buy some razors today. It's Friday. Superstorm Irma is coming. I had to get Gotta keep nice and shaved up for the live broadcast I'm gonna try and do live stream. I should have went to Target, but then again, I'd rather ban Target for its sins against humanity. Sure, there's nothing like that. Yeah, this is still them. Sure, there's nothing like that victorious rush of nabbing a spectacular deal, but having to figure out what, as advertised and temporary price cut mean, or waiting for just the right sale to roll around can be, well, super frustrating. So we've put our prices and promotions under the microscope. Our mission? To cut through the clutter and provide guests with great everyday value, while continuing to offer additional savings on the right products at the right times. We want our guests to feel a sense of satisfaction every time they shop at Target. Well, says Mark Tritton, Target Executive Vice President, Chief Merchandising Officer. Well, Mark, you really bothered me with the whole transgender thing. That I don't like stuff getting shoved down my throat and being forced. And then I remember hearing immediately a story of a lady having her daughter, young daughter, 11, 12-year-old, go to the bathroom, and a transgender man who went to the female bathroom, because he's now a she apparently, was peeking over the stall at the 11 or 12-year-old. Happened right after you guys made that move. So I gotta be, when I walk into your store, I don't feel a sense of satisfaction, because you don't get no satisfaction. Part of that is removing the guesswork to ensure they feel confident they're getting a great low price every day. We've spent months looking at our entire assortment with a focus on offering the right price every day and simplifying our marketing to make great low prices easy to spot, all while maintaining sales we know are meaningful to guests. Do you guys have a bathroom by chance that's meaningful to all your guests? I'm not going to let that ride. I can't stop that. I will throw that in there as many times as I possibly can in this video. And guests are taking note, appreciating much easier, more clear, and more consistent savings at Target. Ready for a few tips for saving big every day at Target? Fill your cart with confidence. Go ahead. Choose from thousands of items, from milk and eggs to crayons, markers, and more. And simply drop them in your cart. 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 Oh, wait, Snoop Dogg, drop it like it's hot. Sorry about that. Sorry, wrong tongue. We've taken a close look at the products that are most important to our guests, making sure they're priced right daily. Watch for simple, easy messages. Say goodbye to all those little signs and ads letting you know about the weekly wow or bonus. Bonus? Hey, when I see the word bonus, my ears and eyes up, like a dog. Hey, you want a treat? You say anything. Hey, you want to go outside? Hey, you want a treat? That's me. Bonus. I love a bonus. Target, you may have gotten me. Watch for simple, easy messages. Say goodbye to all those little signs and ads letting you know about the weekly wow or bonus offer. We've eliminated more than 2/3 of our price and offers and offer callouts so you can more easily spot the savings. Delight in the right sales. Don't worry, we're not ditching promotions. We're just making sure to offer you or offer only our best, most compelling sales when it makes the most sense for our guests. Here's to even happier Target runs and a break for your budget. Target. Step into my office. Why? Because you're freaking fired, that's why. Something about Mary. Who can work out their abs in 6 minutes or 5 minutes? 6-minute abs. No! Step in my office. Why? Because you're effing fired, that's why. Another great movie, Something About Mary. I don't quote that enough. There's always plenty of room for quotes in that one. But yeah, again, another retailer. Amazon is taking over the world. Store by store. And of course, all the retailers, just like the last video I did, massively high rents, leases. They want to break out of there. So they've chalked themselves full of debt restructuring, bankruptcy, Chapter 11 coming soon to get out of those leases and start over. Just in time for the housing and commercial real estate to start collapsing even further in price. Because as this happens, those same companies aren't going to just sit there with their, empty buildings and say, oh, okay, let's just keep the price where it was at and see if we can get some more people in here. We had those suckers locked in for 10 years. Lock them in, baby. Locked and loaded. And then they went and filed Chapter 11, those filthy animals. And the next guy who's willing to come in and take that spot ain't willing to pay what you're asking. Not happening. Again, prices will be coming down. Webbot called this way in advance. It is going to happen. It's already happening. This is part of it. This is what is called, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction or whatever, right? And that's it. The action was you guys jacked the prices up way too high, and now the reaction is we're going to file for Chapter 11 restructuring. And that action also has an opposing action. Those high prices you guys started with, which was the first action-causing event, now there's a third one. They're filing Chapter 11, and now they're going to have to go rent a place from somebody else who probably had someone else there who filed Chapter 11. So it's just essentially a little ring around the rosy, and then, Sears was here, and Target was here, and, Payless Shoes was here. Oh, let's just switch them around, and then they'll all get back different retail centers, spaces, for a lot less rent or lease. But this is what we call the market action. Market. The market will decide the price. And the market, so to speak, which is not really a market, but you follow what I'm saying. This is setting the price. Oh, you're going to raise the price. We're telling you it's too high. We've asked you to adjust it. You said not a chance in hell. Now we file for bankruptcy protection, and you lose. And we actually win because we're going to write off a whole bunch of more debt that we piled on in advance because we knew this day was coming. So a bunch of other people are going to get screwed. But that's okay because we're going to restructure and start over. But the numbers they give us, the jobless numbers are great, and biggest lie ever. Well, I don't know if I should say the biggest. They lie. The numbers, the government numbers we get every day is a freaking lie. So I can't really say that's the biggest lie. It's honestly hard to choose which one's the biggest lie. I mean, Fort Knox has all of our gold. That's a pretty big one. That's up there at the top. Steve Mnuchin goes in and holds one bar. Yeah, it's there, and had a look on his face of like utter shock while him holding the bar up like, say cheese, Stephen Mnuchin. You just went down to the basement, and there ain't nothing there. Here's one bar. Pretend like the rest of it's there. Okay. It was all over his face. I'm not feeling comfortable with this. I've just been shocked to hell and back, and I don't like what just happened. I remember that story the other day. Germans are evacuating the town. They got to take the newly repatriated gold and get rid of it too, because they had to evacuate, World War II device they had to disarm. They disarmed it just fine. No problem whatsoever. My question is, did the gold come back? I think you and I know the answer to that one. Gone. Take care. Oh, and I think I'm going to do 2 videos. 2 for Saturday, 2 for Sunday, 2 for Monday. And I might do them all tonight, which is actually Friday. Because I don't know what the heck's going to happen with the storm, power outages, you name it, when the power's coming back on. So, by Saturday, weather's not going to be real pretty. And I'm actually thinking about doing an outside video of my whole property to get some suggestions. Guys, do you see anything that stands out as dangerous as, hey, Joe, you need to do this. Nope, take that. That shouldn't be there. Get rid of that. That kind of thing. I may end up doing a little walk around video on the outside anyways. Because I've already mentioned a few things and had some people email and comment even, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that either. Some decent, not major stuff, but still stuff that I was like, oh yeah, hey, that's a good idea. So you don't know what I've got here. You don't know what I'm when I talk about things. You don't know what I'm talking about looking at it. So maybe I should do like a little outer perimeter thing of the house. Hey guys, see anything that stands out as, hey Joe, you need to deal with that before the storm gets here? So I think I may have a video that does that. I was actually thinking of doing a test live stream on my phone to do that. But then I'm not gonna be able to see any answers and all that stuff. So no, I think I'll just do a regular video, like I'm sitting here now. Except I'll take my little camera or my phone or whatever and walk the property and just show. Okay, here's the the back. Here's the front. Little pond up front. What do you guys think about that? Is there not that I can really do much of that. Pool, it's kind of filled up. That sort of thing. What should I just leave it? I heard on the radio news that they said just leave your pool alone. Don't bother with it. Don't take any out. Don't add. Just like leave it alone. And I've never owned a pool or a jacuzzi thing, whatever. We have both now, so I don't know that's gonna be an issue. It is a saltwater pool. That stuff's gonna be spraying all over the place. Of course, it's a back patio area. I could spray it all down afterwards with the hose. But anyways, I'm just thinking maybe you guys can offer me some tips here shortly, because this is about to go down Saturday, and you're gonna see this video Saturday. I think I need to do 3 videos tonight, maybe, for tomorrow. Because if I don't, Sunday you'll see this one, and that ain't gonna happen. It'll be too late. So yeah, I better go do that. Take care.